Yo, what's good, guys? Frankie Forsyth back here with another video, and sorry about the glare right there. I mean, I can't really do much about it other than put my arm in the way. But yeah, I think it's been like 1 or 2 weeks now. But I just wanted to, brush up with you guys on some things I've been seeing going on in the current world. I really want to make a couple more videos this week at least, in the coming few days, and I have a little more time now, so I think I'll be able to. But let me turn this off, my bad. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about, like, in this video, the topic of this video, I just want to talk about how nowadays guys are literally just getting played by women. And I'll give you guys a few examples that I've just seen over the last couple weeks, and let me just kind of gather my thoughts here because I make these videos on the fly. I don't really plan them or anything. So, I mean, just for example, today I was just at Moe's Southwest Grill. I mean, I don't really recommend you guys eat fast food, but everybody does it once in a while. And you just have to monitor everything. You just have to have things in moderation. But anyways, I was at Moe's and I walk in the door, and I mean, this honestly, if you guys know who IShowSpeed is, and that like fucking, honestly, I think it's just part of the agenda how this was going on, but how he was with like some fucking dude who was like a transgender trying to be a girl. And like, he was black, obviously. IShowSpeed, and the boy, the girl, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was white. I saw some younger black dude at Moe's. He had to be like maybe 20 or 19. And he's with, like, I think it was a boy, like, pretending to be a girl or whatever. And he, she, whatever, was white. And it literally reminded me of like the same exact fucking scenario. It's just weird how these scenarios online and these agendas that they push literally directly influence the youth. And God forbid if he's fucking her, but dude, I just didn't even want to fucking look at those two people. That shit is just fucking disgusting, bro. It's just so fucking weird how, and I don't know if like that guy says he's a girl and he hasn't told that guy that he's a girl, or I mean that he's an actual guy, or if the black dude knows or not. But either way, bro, this shit is honestly just fucking weird at this point. Like, I mean, you should be able to tell with your own two eyes. I mean, he probably does now, let's be honest. And if you know that as a man, and you accept being with a transgender boy that pretends like he's a girl, you're not straight, dude. You're just gay. You're literally just gay. And that's what they do with these fucking transgenders. They just literally try to make people gay with this shit. And I'll be honest, bro, like on Tinder and shit, I've seen fucking like girls that look like hot girls, but then it says they're transgender. It's so fucking wild. Like, they get a fucking breast implant and they put makeup on and they get like whatever hormones, like they get estrogen injections or whatever, change their hormones, and you might not even know that that used to be a fucking man, and that basically still is a man's mind in a woman's body at that point. And it's fucking strange as hell, bro. But yeah, that's only one of the examples that I've seen. And that has to do with the fucking transgenderism and all that LGBTQ bullshit. Obviously, if you've been on this channel for and watched over a few of my videos, you'd know that I'm against all of that shit. It's just disgusting, the agendas that they're pushing. But another example of how men are literally just getting played by women, and I don't honestly, like, now that I think about it, like, I'm not racist or anything, but this is another black dude that's getting played by some white girl. She looks like Spanish or something. But at the gym, I go to a few gyms, but this one I just recently started going to. And like, this dude is like in shape, this black guy. He's like he's in better shape than me, to be honest with you. And I guess like my friend knows him, and he's saying that he's dating this girl that's always there and everything. And dude, she just is like working out with other guys. She's constantly just talking to other guys, like feeling them up and shit, and like touching them in like a joking way, you know what I mean? Just flirting with so many other guys. And dude, this girl is literally like a fucking 3 or a 4 maybe. Like, she's so overweight, and she's one of those girls that just like fucking, she's got like fat rolls hanging off her stomach, and she just like tucks it in her fucking yoga pants, and it just looks even worse. Like, yeah, that shit is disgusting, bro. You can literally see the shit sagging down her fucking pants, and it's fucking nasty. And this dude, like, it's one thing if you're dating a fat girl like that is insecure about how she looks, but she actually acts right, you know? She doesn't act like a slut. She actually acts like she's wife material. But why would you ever date a girl that's both ugly, like disgustingly fat, and she fucking is clearly acting like a slut? Acting like both an attention whore and, you know, a sexual whore. Why would you ever? It literally makes no sense to me, bro. How are dudes like this getting played so fucking ridiculously hard? It just makes zero sense to me. Like, you're honestly, like, as far as physique goes, at least, you're 10% dude, and you're getting played by a girl who's like at the bottom of the fucking scoreboard. It's just fucking insane, bro. It's weird. And the guy she works out with, he's got like a girlfriend, so honestly, dude, who even knows? He could be like fucking her behind his friend's back or something. He could be messing around with him and his girlfriend. I don't even know at this point, bro. This shit is just so fucking whack nowadays, bro. This shit's just so fucking whack. And it's funny because the guy that she works out with like all the time, he looks like some like Spanish or Mexican guy or something. His girlfriend was in my grade in high school, and she was all over me. She was in my homeroom. She was all over me all the time. And I asked her if she wanted to hang out probably like 2 years ago now. And she said she had a boyfriend, so I kind of left it alone. But now I see her at the gym, and I don't say anything, but you know, she sees me, and I'm on like 2 weeks of semen retention now, and you know, she could just feel my fucking aura. She can feel my energy. She's just putting herself right in front of me. She's got a pretty fat ass, to be honest with you, but I mean, I'm not gonna fuck any girl who has a boyfriend. There's no need to be disrespectful nowadays. There's plenty of fucking single women out there, so why do you gotta fuck a girl with a boyfriend when you know she's got one? But yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of guys, and you know, the thing is, they know deep down that something is not right, but they don't want to say no. It's very hard to move on for a lot of men nowadays and say no and just give up what they're doing right now. It's actually like, nowadays, it's actually harder to give up on something than it is to keep going with it. Which it kind of used to be the opposite, if you think about it. Like, fucking like 50, 100 years ago, maybe, or something, or further back than that, it used to be easier to give up because you can just give up, you know what I mean? But people today, it's just everybody is so attached to things, you know what I mean? And I don't really know where that stems from. Maybe it stems from loneliness, or honestly, now that I think about it, it just stems from like a what is it called? A scarcity mindset. You want to just keep yourself attached to something because you're so afraid to lose it, you know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen if you lose it. And that goes for like family. Like, you might have toxic family or toxic friends, or like a girlfriend, a toxic girlfriend, a girlfriend who's playing you, a girl who's just not behaving right, even though you might not be boyfriend and girlfriend. Sometimes you just gotta drop her, you know what I mean? If she's a detriment to your life, what the fuck is the point? You gotta give up the sex sometimes, you know what I mean? But and another thing which I've honestly been experiencing with, honestly, I don't know if it's the right thing or wrong thing I've done yet, but I've been going through like a lot of jobs nowadays because people just treat you like shit, for lack of better fucking terminology. I mean, people just treat you like they can just fucking abuse you and squeeze every last ounce of work out of you. People have lost their virtues, their morals, because everybody cares about how much money. Everybody loves money nowadays. The love of money is corrupt. Money itself isn't exactly corrupt. It's just a way of it's just an easier way to trade things at the end of the day. But people just have fell in love with money because they think that's all life is money and your style of living. But that's not all life is. Life is a lot more than that. And I think my last video was about how money is control, and I have a couple videos on money if you guys are interested in me talking about that topic. But money, as you know, is going to come to an end in the next few years with the end of fiat currency, at least in the United States, so be ready for that. I think I have a video on that about CBDCs and stuff. But yeah, you just have to learn when to let go of things, when to just let them be, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth the hassle. It's not, I mean, like, first of all, your health is priceless. If anything is sacrificing your health or mental health, you really have to evaluate if that's worth it at all, you know what I mean? And second of all, I mean, your time and things like this, you just have to evaluate, is this person, is this job, is this, you know what I mean? Is this thing taking up too much of my time, too much of my mental space, too much of my mental clarity, too much of my peace of mind, too much of my freedom? You know what I mean? People just really just want slaves nowadays. And like, that goes for women too. That goes back to the original topic of the video, where women just want, well, some women just want men that they can just jerk around left and right and do whatever the fuck they want with them, because then I guess they're truly free in their mind, right? They can do whatever they want to. They don't gotta listen to a man telling them what to do. But the thing about freedom with a man and a woman is freedom will lead a man to his purpose. Freedom will lead a woman to her desires. And that's not always good. Freedom can also lead a man to his desires, but it just happens a lot less with men. And of course, freedom can also lead women to their purpose. It just happens a lot less than men, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it for this video. You guys really got to be careful out there with women, man, and just really be careful with who has control over you, because a lot of people like to abuse it nowadays. And it all started with, the government. The government abuses their control over everybody. So everybody underneath them looks up and they say, oh, this government is controlling me. These people in power are controlling me. So now let me control the people that I think are below me. As above, so below. All right. I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace.